Hi, everybody. This is the comic book guy, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the people's champion. Your host, and welcome back to the comic book hut. Now, we're going to talk about this goofball, Dylan Mulvaney. Remember him? Guy who was drinking the Bud Lights and he ruined Bud Light and Budweiser, the company. And, he's come back and he's now on to ruin another company. This is from Phantom Pulse, former Bud Light spokesman and trans activist and attention hog Dylan Mulvaney now hawking Versace's women's collection. Let me read this again. Goofball and attention hog Dylan Mulvaney now hawking Versace's women's collection. Dylan Mulvaney, the former Bud Light influencer and trans activist, who sparked a massive boycott against the company's now hawking Versace's women's collection. Oh, God. If you might recall, and if you're a former, you've been a subscriber because of this goofball, in 2023, Bud Light hired Mulvaney, who is a man who pretends to be a woman, to sell their beer and had him cut an ad that was posted on his Instagram during March Madness. It was just a disaster. A boycott ensued, and Bud Light's sales cratered. They were gone. The AP reported that in the month ending July 22nd, 2023, sales were down 26% compared to the same period last year. Also know that year-over-year sales declines have been in the 25 to 30% range every month since the backlash began. So this continues. This guy is the kiss of death. Bud Light's parent company, Anheuser-Busch InBev, would eventually reveal that its sales declined by 17.1% in the United States during its third quarter, and revenue plummeted 13.5%. I would mention that the CEO of Bud Light is a former CIA agent. And that's important to know, folks, because that says a lot. Obviously, this is a psyop. A psyop by our government, no doubt. Now, Mulvaney is working to promote Versace to women despite being a man. Mulvaney shared multiple photos of himself at a Versace event in New York to promote Versace's La Vacanza summer collection. He posted the photos to his Instagram. I mean, the funny thing is, if you see, there was a video posted of him in drag, dressed as a woman, and when he runs like a man. It is the most insane thing you've ever seen. He runs like an ape. I mean, really. I mean, he can't run in the high heels. He doesn't know he can't run. He runs manly. You can see it. As can be seen above, Mulvaney was joined by another transgender activist, Aaron Phillip, who also pretends to be a woman. Let's see this award winner. Oh boy. That award winner looks like he could be like a linebacker for the Packers. Jeez. That's my own personal opinion. There's a real mental illness going on in this country where men are very confused, women are very confused. Obviously, we know that there's a lot of nonsense going on in the food, a lot of bad stuff going on in the, being placed in the water, and it's confusing so many people. And you hope now with RFK Jr. in charge, getting the fluoride out of the situation, out of our diet, in terms of the water, in terms of the toothpaste, we can start to see some of this mental illness go away. It's very, very strange, this stuff. And here's the thing: at the DNA level, he's still a man. He has to take hormones every day to have the appearance of the opposite sex, and that goes for women too. But it's weird. Most of the stuff you hear about is mostly men becoming women. A lot of this stuff is about breaking up society, saying that things that are normal in society aren't normal. Very disturbing stuff, and unfortunately, this individual got swept up in it a long time ago. and he's been trying to get a lot of attention. You also have you noticed, you've seen the his appearance many years ago on The Price is Right, just acting like a complete buffoon. So he's been trying to get so much attention, and cutting off something that every man has at birth. That'll get you that'll get attention, okay? And unfortunately, these companies are not learning, okay? This guy's 15 Minutes of Fame ended 2 years ago, but he's still being propped up. He's still making appearances on these different horrible talk shows, and he's just making a fool out of himself and making the people that he has to talk to foolish. Well, you let me know what you think. Well, maybe I don't care. The comments aren't on here. But thank you for watching this video. And of course, please subscribe to the Comic Book Hut. I'll see you later.